US bans visas for these 5 Asian countries. What if you woke up tomorrow and found out you can no longer travel to the United States just because of where you were born? In 2025, the US is preparing to ban or block visas for 5 major Asian countries affecting students, workers, tourists, and even families. These aren't small countries either. We're talking about millions of people who may be shut out. So, which countries are on the list? So let's get started. Big changes are coming for people hoping to visit or move to the United States in 2025. A bold new visa policy is being proposed, and it's already creating waves across the world. Former US President Donald Trump has put forward a plan that could block millions of people from entering the US, especially from 5 countries in Asia. This plan affects students, workers, families, and even tourists. If you're planning to study, work, or reunite with loved ones in America, this update could directly impact you. So which countries are being targeted, and what reasons did the US give for this move? In this video we'll explore the 5 Asian countries now facing serious US visa restrictions, what's really behind each ban, and what it means for people who just want a better life or a chance to travel. Let's get started. Number 5. Bangladesh, a visa freeze over lack of cooperation. The 5th country facing a visa block is Bangladesh. In recent years, the US government has become increasingly concerned about visa overstays by Bangladeshi citizens. Many enter legally, especially as students or workers, but then stay in the US even after their visas expire. This puts added stress on the immigration system and increases the burden on officials trying to track undocumented individuals. But that's only part of the story. US authorities also say that Bangladesh hasn't been helping when it comes to deporting its own people. When someone is caught in the US without a valid visa, that person must be sent back home, but that only works if their country agrees to take them back. According to US officials, Bangladesh often delays or refuses to do this. So what's happening now? Starting in 2025, almost all visa types for Bangladeshis may be paused. That includes tourist visas for travelers, student visas for education, and even work permits. Unfortunately, this means that even honest and rule-following citizens may be denied a chance to visit, study, or work in the US, not because of their actions, but because of their government's lack of cooperation. The message is clear. The US expects all countries to help manage immigration more seriously, especially when it comes to deportation and following visa laws. Number 4. Myanmar, security risks after political collapse. At number 4 is Myanmar, a country facing deep political and social problems. Since a military takeover in 2021, Myanmar has been ruled by force, and its people have suffered greatly. Thousands have fled violence, hoping to find safety in countries like the US. But the US government now considers Myanmar a risky country when it comes to immigration. Here's why. Many visa applicants from Myanmar don't have proper identity documents. In a country where the government itself is unstable, getting official birth records, Idaho cards, or school certificates is difficult, sometimes impossible. Without these documents, US officials can't verify who someone is or whether their background checks out. This creates a major security problem. Because of this, the US is preparing to completely stop issuing visas to people from Myanmar in 2025. That includes visitors, asylum seekers, and even family members trying to reunite with loved ones. Some say the move is too harsh. After all, many innocent people are just trying to escape war and find safety. But for the US, the focus is on national security and strong documentation. Officials say it's not about punishing civilians, but about protecting American borders from possible risks caused by poor identification systems abroad. Number 3. Malaysia, overstays and low deportation support. Coming in at number 3 is Malaysia. For years, Malaysia has had strong travel connections with the US, especially for education and tourism. But now, things are changing. The US Immigration Department has noticed that a large number of Malaysian visitors, especially students and tourists, don't leave the US when their visas expire. While most follow the rules, the number of overstays is rising fast. This is a big issue for immigration enforcement. When someone stays in the US without permission, it becomes harder to track, manage, or remove them, especially when they blend into local communities. That's not the only problem. Just like Bangladesh, Malaysia has also been slow or unwilling to take back its citizens when the US tries to deport them. This leads to long legal battles, higher costs, and pressure on American immigration centers. So what's next? In 2025, the US is preparing to suspend many visa categories for Malaysians. This includes student visas for university and college programs, tourist visas for vacation or short visits, work permits, especially short-term employment, family-based visas for spouses or close relatives. This decision will affect thousands of Malaysians who dream of studying or working in the United States. Even those with good records may find it harder to get approved. The US says it wants accountability. If foreign governments expect open visa access, they must help return their citizens who break the rules. Number 2. China. Fears of espionage and intellectual theft. At the second spot is China, and the reasons here are very different from the others. This isn't just about overstays or deportation issues, it's about national security, especially in the world of technology and science. According to US intelligence sources, some individuals from China have used academic and work visas to secretly access sensitive American knowledge. That includes research in artificial intelligence, military defense, robotics, cybersecurity, and aerospace. These aren't just rumors. Several high-profile cases have made headlines in recent years, involving Chinese researchers caught stealing protected data. So what does this mean? In 2025, the US plans to make it much harder for Chinese nationals to get certain types of visas, especially F1 and J1 student visas for research or graduate studies, employment-based visas like H1B or O1 for specialized skills, business visas for those attending tech conferences or visiting companies. Tourist visas may also face tighter background checks or longer approval times. US leaders have said that most Chinese citizens are not a threat, but the visa policy will apply to everyone because it's designed to protect American ideas and technology from potential misuse. Critics believe this could hurt science and collaboration between the two nations, but US officials argue that national safety must come first. Number 1. India visa abuse in tech, studies and immigration. At number 1 is India, a country with deep ties to the US, especially in the tech world. Each year, tens of thousands of Indian professionals move to the US for jobs in software, engineering, and healthcare. Many Indian students also attend American universities, and families are often reunited through legal immigration programs. So why is India now facing the harshest visa restrictions? There are several reasons. First, US officials say the H-1B visa program is being misused. This program is supposed to bring in skilled workers, but in many cases, American companies are accused of hiring Indian employees at lower wages, pushing out US workers in the process. Second, there's been a rise in fake student visa applications. Authorities have found fake bank records, forged university admission letters, and even made up academic transcripts from some applicants. Third, like other countries on this list, India has seen a large number of citizens overstaying their visas after arriving legally. Because of these combined problems, the US is planning to limit H-1B visas for tech workers, tighten rules around F-1 student visas, delay or deny family-based immigration cases, increase scrutiny on all Indian applications. For many, this could mean losing out on life-changing opportunities, even if they've done everything right. US leaders say the goal is to protect American workers and make the visa system fair again. But critics fear that this policy could damage the strong friendship between India and the United States. So there you have it, the 5 Asian countries now facing major US visa restrictions in 2025. Number 5, Bangladesh for visa overstays and poor deportation cooperation. Number 4, Myanmar, due to missing documents and political instability. Number 3, Malaysia, overgrowing visa abuse and weak enforcement support. Number 2, China, because of national security fears and tech espionage. Number 1, India. These decisions are part of a bigger plan to tighten US immigration controls, especially after years of rising visa violations and growing global tensions. If you're from one of these countries, or planning to travel or move to the US, this news is important. Make sure you stay updated, check the latest visa policies, and follow all rules carefully. Even if you're doing everything right, changing laws and political decisions can still affect your chances. The best step is to stay informed, prepare honestly, and avoid risky shortcuts. What do you think about this new visa policy? Is it a step towards safety, or a move that could hurt international friendships? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell icon next to it. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.